The green flag is out and the race is on. Watch Bobby Lane, 3 and 4 wide to the group down the front stretch. Down into turn number 1 we go. Again, Brown leading the way. And here we go with a big battle right behind him. The 51 of Mark Billings right on his tail as they come out of turn 3 and out of turn number 4. 3 and 4 wide through the middle of the group, but it's going to be Brown who will lead lap number 1, followed by Billings. And then the 85 of Ken Billings behind him. Then the inside, here they go. Mark Billings makes the move. Slide job to the front out of turn number 2. And it's going to be the 51 car, Mark Billings to the lead. Brown to the second spot. The 85 of Ken Billings in third. 01, Bobby Lane making his way up into right behind the 71 car of Jeff Bard in the fourth spot. Here comes Kreisel, very quick on that 13 car as well, making his way up through the field. Up front, though, it's Mark Billings showing the way by Brown and 85 of Ken Billings. Kreisel really firing up coming through the corner. Back in that fourth spot, the 71 of Jeff Bard. He's got Kreisel coming up in his rearview mirror. Very quick. Also, don't count out Kyle Lewis is down by a pass on Bobby Lane through that group, coming out of 3 and 4. Leader will head into lap traffic going down into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, here comes your leader again out of 4. Mark Billings will have some lap traffic, able to negotiate as the lap traffic moving a little bit high, moving Billings up to the top line. Billings able to negotiate, able to get through the traffic, and now leads them through 3 and out of turn number 4. Quickly, 6 laps down. We are already halfway home. Out of 3, we're going to go 15 laps. Why not? Here we go out of turn number 4. 51 car very quick down the front stretch and into the corner. Looks like Emma Martin very slow down into turn number 2. May end up pulling to a stop, and the caution flag will come out for Emma Martin down the back stretch. For the green flag, and they'll get it coming out of turn 4. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Brown in the second spot. Here comes the 71 of Jeff Bard trying to make a move up to the inside line. He's trying to make the pass for second. Bard in second. Here he goes, side by side. Brown's going to battle back, keep that second spot as they come out of 4. Mark Billings still stays up front. Brown in second. Bard in the third position. Again, the 85 of Ken Billings is now side by side again for second. Here comes Bard. And again shutting the door is Brown coming into 3 and 4. Also, watch that number 2 cutting his way through the field. Here comes Kyle Lewis. Watch him in the 2 car along with Kreisel in the 13. Cars nearly collecting each other down in turn number 2. Here they come quickly out of turn number 4. Side by side for second still. Bard and Brown still side by side for second as the 51 of Mark Billings continues to lead. Brown again motors out of it. Bard gathers up the car, and again, watch that 2 cars. He's making his way up through the field towards the back of the pack. Now up almost into the 5th spot or 4th spot. Here comes Kyle Lewis marching his way. Kyle Lewis goes to the top side. Your leader will have some lap traffic in front of him. Mark Billings with cars side by side. He's going to take the inside line, threads the needle. Mark Billings threads the lap traffic. Brown still hanging on with Bard in third. Again, Kyle Lewis moving up behind the 85 of Ken Billings. Lewis sets his sights on Billings. Boy, he's not going to waste any time getting by. It's going to be 2 laps to go this time by. Ken Billings slides up to protect that position. Kyle Lewis again looking to the high side, the low side, trying to get by Ken Billings as Bard and Brown in second. Brown a distant second as again the white flag comes out for your leader. Mark Billings this time by. Here comes Brown, followed by the 71 of Bard. Kyle Lewis trying to make his way through that pack, and he's got a couple lap cars in front of him. But here comes your leader out of turn number 4. Here comes the win. The win goes to Mark Billings in the 51 car, followed by Brown in the B20, Bard, and then Kyle Lewis at the line. Boy, what a great race for those drivers as they came to the line. How about a big hand for Mark? Out of turn number 3 and out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag start. Tommy Cordray to his right. Green flag is out and the race is on. Taylor goes pretty high. Cordray is going to have to file in behind him. The 12 of Matthew Lance right in that group as well. Cordray the inside, but it's going to be Mike Taylor Jr. Bobby Penny has gathered up that speed that he lost a little bit early in a spin down at turn number 1. 99 of John Hansen able to keep it going. Green flag stays out. Lap number 1 is going to belong to Mike Taylor Jr. Tommy Cordray in second is again the 99 very slow of John Hansen down the backstretch. Hansen going to pull in, but the caution flag will come out. Boy, not the thing that Mike Taylor Jr. wanted to see as he got a great start there. And then Hansen spun in turn number 1. And the 47 of Greg Trulop. Here we go, looking for the green flag restart. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Mike Taylor Jr., Cordray again, right on his tail. And here comes the 1-6 of Bobby Penny. Penny and Matthew Land side by side. Penny's going to take over position number 3 as he makes the slide job move up into that spot. Here comes Cordray back to the inside, side by side for the lead as they come out of 4. Mike Taylor Jr. trying to hang on. Here comes Cordray to the inside of Taylor Jr. Side by side for the lead as they come down the backstretch. Jr. gets the lead again, but here comes Cordray back to the inside, side by side for the lead again as they come out of 4. What a great race for the lead as they come down out of the corner. Back into turn 1 and again side by side through the corner. Cordray battling the inside. Mike Taylor Jr. to the outside. Side by side down through 3 and 4. Everybody standing on their feet. Mike Taylor Jr. is going to take over that lead coming out for the completion of lap 4. Cordray backs up just a little bit, losing a little bit momentum through 1 and 2. That's going to give Mike Taylor Jr. about a car length lead. Here comes Cordray again battling back in that second position. Penny in third. The 12 of Matthew Lance in fourth. Down into turn number 3 again. Mike Taylor Jr. with Cordray looking for any bobble from Matt. As again side by side for the lead. Cordray moves to the inside. Taylor goes high. A slide job by Cordray, and Taylor battles back to the outside again. Side by side for the lead again out of 3, out of turn number 4. Cordray using all the real estate down below. It's going to get the lead coming out at the halfway point on lap 6. Cordray, Mike Taylor Jr. Taylor goes a little bit high coming out of 2, slips up just a little bit, but motor's back. He's got a lot of momentum coming through down out of turn number 3. Out of 4, Cordray is going to be your leader, followed by Mike Taylor Jr., Bobby Penny in the 1-6 car. The 12X of Matthew Lance getting some pressure from Houston Johnson. Johnson to the inside of Lance, side by side towards the back of the field or middle of the field as they come down out of turn 2. But your leader, Tommy Cordray, into turn number 1. Tommy Cordray looking for win number 11 on the season. Tommy Cordray so smooth down at the inside line, will complete lap number 10. Cordray now with just 5 laps remaining. Mike Taylor Jr. was battling up there with the lead, now about a 6 or 7 car length disadvantage in the second spot. Bobby Penny about the same distance back in third. Now in fourth, it's going to be Houston Johnson as Sheets has now moved to the 5th spot with the 20 car. In 6th of Chad Fuller. Your leader brings him out of 3, out of turn number 4, the inside line from Brandon, Missouri. There he is, Tommy Cordray. 3 laps remaining for Cordray as he comes confidently out of turn number 2. Chad Fuller now on the back of the 12 of Matthew Lance. Some pressure there. 2 laps to go for Cordray as he brings him down to the start-finish line. Cordray out of turn number 2, down the backstretch. Not sure if he realizes the kind of lead he has as he comes down and gets the white flag with 1 more lap to go for Tommy Cordray. Cordray may have a couple of cars in front of him, including Chad Fuller. Let's see if he lays back just a little bit. He's got plenty of length to do it. Looks like he's not going to worry about the pass. Cordray brings it confidently through 3, out of 4. Here he comes from Browning, Missouri to get a win number 11, Tommy Cordray. Win 11 for Cordray. Out of turn 3 and out of 4, here comes Mike Taylor Jr. to finish 2nd. Bobby Penny 3rd. Houston Johnson 4th. Matthew Lance in 5th. And Chad Fuller in 6th. How about a big hand for the driver from Browning, Missouri with win number 11, Tommy Cordray. It's last call on 50-50 tickets. Into turn number 3. Chadron Turner leads him on the pole. Galvin to his outside. The green flag is out and we are underway. 3 wide for third as they came out of turn 4. Same as they go down into 1 and 2. 3 wide through the group, but up front it's Chadron Turner. Chase Galvin to his inside, side by side for the lead, but it's going to be Chadron Turner who will lead lap number 1, followed by Galvin. Nick Haynes, the wild child, and Henning right behind him. Nick Haynes with a big move on that last lap coming out of 2. Nearly 3 and 4 wide as Knott makes his way through the pack. 3 wide down the middle of the backstretch. Randy Ainsworth gets a tap through the middle of the group as Knott makes his way up in the 18 car, and Knott goes up in smoke. Dan and Knott, what a terrible thing as that engine goes up in smoke. Wow. Caution flag comes out on lap number 2 as Knott was making his way up through the pack. Looked very quick, but unfortunately a big... Here they come out of 3, out of 4. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Henning and Ainsworth, Cadwalder right in that group too, all bunched up together as they come through the corner. Several cars nearly going off the banking out there. 3 wide through the middle of the pack, but up front, Chadron Turner showing the way. Here comes Chase Galvin to his inside. What an epic battle this is going to be as I come out of 4. Henning in that group. Cadwalder now makes his way up through that pack. Ramon Ortega, who's been very quick in the 17 car. And a couple of cars getting together in turn number 1 will bring out the caution flag as the track nearly blocked down in turn 1. Everybody woes up as the track nearly completely closed off as they'll take the inside and maybe high side group to get around them. There's Ortega and the rest of the group lined up behind him. The 07 of Daniel Harris making his way up to the group. Green flag is out and the race is back on. Again, Chadron Turner. Nick Haynes trying that inside line inside of Galvin, trying to make the move, not able to do so as Galvin able to keep his foot in the throttle. Nick Haynes back again at the inside line of Galvin, battling for second. Haynes tries the inside line, nearly 3 wide as it looked like Galvin and Haynes may have touched each other. Now Galvin on the inside of Turner as these drivers chasing back and forth for the lead. Meanwhile, the field really mixing it up through the group as a high-speed traffic jam for the lead going into turn number 4. Chadron Turner trying to hang on. He's got Galvin right behind him. Nick Haynes keeps diving the inside. Galvin right on his bumper as well. Turner doing everything he can to keep everybody behind him. Cadwalder and Henning back in the 4 spot. They're going side by side. Here comes Haynes again with a slide job inside of Galvin. Can't make the move. Great racing all over the track here at I-35 Speedway. Nearly 3 wide again for the lead. Galvin right on the back of Chadron Turner. Turner again leading the way. Galvin, and here comes Haynes again. Tries a slide job, going to hang up behind him instead. Cadwalder back and forth. Look at the 07. Daniel Harris in a spin. It looks like the 4 car spinning down there, bring out the caution flag. Turner, your leader. Everybody on their feet with for the restart. Here we go. Out of turn 3, out of turn number 4, the green flag is out and we're back underway. Chadron Turner with Chase Galvin right there. Nick Haynes, Henning, Cadwalder, Ainsworth, and 07 of Daniel Harris. Side by side again for second as again Nick Haynes goes inside of Galvin. Chadron Turner liking what he sees in his rearview mirror as Nick Haynes and Galvin go side by side, lap after lap for second. Still side by side for second. Nick Haynes trying that inside line. He may have it this time, but Galvin's going to fight back to the outside. Chase Galvin side by side with Nick Haynes for second. Everybody chasing the 17. Tyler Cadwalder coming up through that group right behind him. And here comes the 07 of Daniel Harris. Wow, is he making his way through the group. Gets by Henning now. Up into 5th. Daniel Harris started in the back of the pack up into 5th position. Again, Nick Haynes to the inside of Galvin. Can't make the pass. And here comes the 69 of Tyler Cadwalder. In the 4th position, he'll move inside Nick Haynes. Cadwalder as Galvin goes high, 3 wide for second, down the backstretch. Cadwalder moves in, Nick Haynes 3 wide for second, down into turn 4. Still 3 wide. Cadwalder, move him up to second. Galvin moves back to the outside, trying to take over that spot. He'll slide into third. Nick Haynes now fourth, and the 0-7 of Daniel Harrison fifth. But up front, it's Chadron Turner showing the way. Turner hoping for no more caution flags as they complete lap number 12. 3 to go for Chadron Turner. Cadwalder sliding his way up into that second spot. Nick Haynes in third, Galvin in fourth. 2 laps to go for Chadron Turner. Chadron Turner looking for one for the thumb here tonight for win number 5. Down the backstretch he goes, into turn 3, into turn 4. He'll look for the white flag from Bob Reber. He'll get it. White flag is out with 1 more lap to go. Nick Haynes gets past Tyler Cadwalder now in second. Cadwalder moving back into second. Here they go, side by side. Cadwalder trying to make a move, cuts off Haynes. Meanwhile, Chadron Turner comes out of 3, out of 4. It's going to be win number 5 for Chadron Turner. Out of 4, here comes Cadwalder. He'll take second, followed by Haynes and Harris and Yeoman's Job Galvin. And 57 of Randy Ainsworth, Ramon Ortega right behind him as they come to the start-finish line. But what a big win. 1 for the thumb, win number 5 for the 17 of Chadron Turner. There they go, 1 more lap for the fans. Wow, what a drive for Chadron Turner. Win number 5 in the season. Davis, Carter, Herrick. Here they come, out of 3, out of 4, 15 laps to decide it. Green flag is out and the race is on. Jeff Dixon and Keith Simmons side by side as they go into 1. Sam Scott right there with them. Here they come, car to the inside as Sam Scott has a little trouble. Dixon and Keith Simmons still side by side for the lead down out of turn number 4. It's going to be Simmons who will lead lap number 1. Blake Peeler right on the inside of Jeff Dixon now for second as Peeler looks to the inside of Dixon, can't make the move and slides back into third. Peeler goes to the inside line again, bicycles that left front tire in the front air, in the air as he comes out of 4. Peeler doing everything again to get by Jeff Dixon. Keith Simmons, and now it looks like Peeler's going to try to make that move again, can't make it. He may even try for the lead as it comes out of 4. Simmons looks to the inside, can't make the pass. Simmons to the outside, here he comes, a slide job is not going to make the move. Blake Peeler trying the slide job on Simmons and on Dixon, can't get past him, he'll try it again. Here comes Blake Peeler again inside Simmons. Dixon to the outside, nearly 3 wide for the lead. Side by side as now Peeler goes to the inside of Simmons. Side by side for the lead out of turns 2, 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Jeff Dixon right there with them. 3 wide, battle for the lead still out of turns 3 and 4. Boy, what an epic battle between those 3 racers up front. Simmons, Blake Peeler, Peeler again to the inside line, Peeler and Dixon. Peeler trying that left side. You can see the left front tire coming up in the air as he comes through turns 3 and 4. Wow, as he brings it out of turn number 4, he may have the lead. Peeler leads the lap on lap number 6. Down through the corner he goes, still trying that inside line. And he may have the lead, and he's going to get it. Coming down out of turn number 3, battling back to the outside is Keith Simmons. Simmons again. Here comes Dixon again in the 88 car. Boy, Peeler doing everything he can to keep the lead down at that inside line. Simmons running the high side along with Dixon. Through the corners, through 1 and 2, down the backstretch and into 3. Look at that left front tire on Peeler as he comes again through 3 and 4, way up in the air as he comes to the start-finish line. Lap number 8 goes up on the board, 7 remaining. Simmons goes a little high coming through the corner. Dixon able to move up just a little bit, but still in the 3rd spot. Thinking about the inside line, can't make it this time by. Now Dixon's going to move his left front tire up in the air. Gets inside of Simmons trying to make the pass for 2nd. Again, Dixon with heavy pressure on Simmons for 2nd, but up front it's Blake Peeler showing the way. He may have some lap traffic. David Davis just a little bit in front of him as they come out of turn 4. Dixon, who usually likes the high side, running that low side line. Battle for second again, side by side through turns 3 and 4, now through turns 1 and 2. Dixon, that inside line on Simmons, can't seem to get a little bit of an advantage. Still side by side. Simmons trying the high side, and again, Dixon to the low side. Dixon gets the second spot, slides it in on lap number 11. Gets a slide job move, moves up out of turn number 4, gets the second spot on lap 11. Now move Dixon up to second behind the 292 of Blake Peeler. Peeler again comes out of turn number 4, David Davis right in front of him. David Davis to the inside. He's able to get the pass on David. David Davis has some sheet metal damage, it looks like, to the right front on his car. As they come by, it'll be 2 laps to go. Blake Peeler, what a great job he's done up front. Jeff Dixon in the second spot. Now Simmons dropping back to third. He's got quite a distance between him and Austin Bozak. Looks like he'll have some lap traffic coming up as they come out of turn number 4. White flag and the caution flag coming out with a spin down in turn number 2. Steve Herrick, one of those stop down there in turn number 2. The green flag restart out of 3, out of 4. Green flag is out, and we are back to green flag racing. Down into turn number 1. Here he goes again. It's Blake Peeler as Dixon again goes to that high side trying to get the momentum. David Davis losing a little bit of momentum back at the back of the pack, keeps it going. Here comes your white flag. One more lap to go. Mozak now closes up to the inside again down to the low side line. Blake Peeler continuing to run up front. Jeff Dixon, he'll try the high side again, coming through 3 and out of turn 4. He's not going to be able to catch him. It's going to be Blake Peeler that will get the win, followed by Jeff Dixon. A couple of cars getting together down the front stretch, able to keep it going as the 14 of Austin Bozak finishes just behind that group in front of Keith Simmons as they came to the start-finish line. How about a big hand for the driver, the number 292, Blake Peeler. Dixon, or Isaac Dotson on the inside of row number 1 next to Zach Sanders. Looking for the green flag start. 20 laps. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. Dotson getting some heavy pressure right off the start from Tyler Hebner. Outside Sanders. Here comes Lee Hebner on the inside. It's going to be a 3-way battle for the lead, but Zach Sanders takes the lead. Here comes Lee Hebner to his inside. Sanders and Hebner side by side for the lead out of turn 4, but it's going to be Zach Sanders who will lead lap number 1. 99 of Lee Hebner. Here comes Dennis Elliott out of nowhere up to third. Dennis Elliott comes out of nowhere. 3 feature wins in a row. Looking for win number 4. He'll try the inside line. Here he comes out of 4. It's going to be Zach Sanders leading the way with Hebner and Elliott. Ed Knoll also very quick through the middle of that group 2 in the 15 car. He's threading his way up through the traffic. A big traffic jam through the middle back of the pack. Meanwhile, Elliott battles for second. He's at the top side as the caution flag comes out for a car off the banking in turn number 2. And it looks like that may be Derek Hicks who took that excursion with 3 wins in a row coming into tonight's program. Zach Sanders takes him slowly through turn 3. Middle of turn 4, hits the gas. The green flag is out and the race is on. Hebner's right in there with them. Right now, Elliott is in a Hebner sandwich as they come through. Here comes Ed Knoll to the inside, trying to battle in next to Tyler Hebner. Again, Dotson through that group, and they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Lee Hebner to the inside, can't make the move. Tyler Hebner on Sanders, and a spin on turn number. Right up there with them, here we go. And as they come out of the corner, Ed Knoll right there too. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Ed Knoll very quick through the corner right behind Tyler Hebner, looks to the inside line. He's got a host of cars right behind him, and Knoll's going to make a move to the inside of Tyler Hebner. But up front, a 3-way battle for the lead. Zach Sanders at the top side, Lee Hebner low, here they come out of 4. Everybody holds their breath as they go side by side for the lead down into turn number 1. Down into turn number 2. And here comes Ed Knoll up into 4th, trying to get by Tyler Hebner. side by side for fourth back in that group. Meanwhile, Dennis Elliott watching the two leaders coming out of turn number 4. Down into turn 1, sizing up the driving styles of both drivers as they come through the corners. Sanders to the outside, Lee Hebner to the inside. Here comes Elliott thinking about threading the needle, thinking better of it, running the high side groove as they come out of 4. Sanders continues to lead. Here comes Dennis Elliott for second. Elliott pinches down Hebner. Elliott now moves up into second. Hebner battles back to the inside, and Hebner inside Elliott side by side for second. Down the backstretch and into 3. Into turn number 4. Sanders still showing the way, but now Hebner and Elliott side by side, lap after lap as they were last week. What a great battle with these two drivers. Ed Knoll up now, up into 4th. Ed Knoll solely into 4th, and now Elliott slides into 2nd. Now he sets his sights on Sanders. Ed Knoll pulls off the track down inside turn 3. Suddenly the 15 car shuts off inside turn 3. Bring out the caution flag. Ed Knoll looked to have a great top 5 finish and maybe more than. Lee Hebner right behind him, hungry for the win. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Sanders, Hebner, Elliott, Tyler Hebner, the 12 of Chase Breed, and there he is, and here we go, nearly 3 wide for the lead. Zach Sanders, and here comes Hebner to the inside of Sanders, side by side for the lead as they come out of 4. Hebner and Sanders again, side by side. Now Elliott puts his way into that, puts his cards on the deck as now Hebner takes the lead down the backstretch and a car over the banking in turn 2. Another car around Ortega. It looks like maybe inside or outside of turn 2 brings out the caution flag. Maybe Chris Mercer. Lee Hebner, Sanders right on his tail, Elliott right there with them, Tyler as well. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Lee Hebner, the inside line. Here comes Elliott to follow suit as well. Sanders to the high side as they come out of 2. Sanders will fall into 2nd. Here comes Elliott again, bouncing back to the inside, and he'll try to take over that 2nd spot again on the inside line. Sanders and Elliott side by side for 2nd. Lee Hebner with the lead coming out of the corner. Sanders right there with them, as well as Elliott right on his tail as they came through out of turn 2. Here comes Elliott again. Look at the inside line on Hebner, trying to spoon him out as they came out of 2, out of 4, and on the front stretch, halfway down. Elliott again trying that line right on the back of Hebner as they came through 1 and 2. Here comes Sanders back to the outside of Hebner, side by side for the lead. Elliott right in that mix as well as they come out of 4. What an epic race these guys are putting on up front. Tyler Hebner just outside that group. Now he's going to get in that mix as well. Sanders goes a little high that time outside of turn number 2. 9 laps remaining. Here comes Lee Hebner again, your leader as they come out of 4. Sanders, then Elliott and Tyler Hebner. Breed as they come down the front stretch. 67 of Dodson. Down the backstretch they go, and again, this time it's going to be Sanders, but Elliott again side by side for 2nd as they come through 3 and 4. Laps clicking away up front as Hebner continues to lead in the top spot. Coming out of turn number 2, Sanders trying his best to keep that momentum, running the high side line. Elliott running the inside line as well, trying to clip off as much real estate as he can. Still side by side, lap after lap. Boy, you can tell the trust those two drivers have for each other, racing lap after lap, side by side. Meanwhile, Lee Hebner is racing away from the front of the group. Out of turn number 4, again showing the way. Chris Mercer dusts up the track a little bit, goes the inside line, and it does look like our leader is going to have some lap traffic coming up. He's got Cole Moore not too far away. Here comes Hebner. He's got cars side by side in front of him. Hicks, and here's Cole Moore. He's going to go to the inside, trying to make the pass there. He's got Hicks just in front of him there. That's going to whoa him up just a little bit as Elliott gets up there. Elliott will also have to thread his way through the traffic. 3 laps remain. Elliott goes to the top side. Hebner goes inside of Hicks. Your lap traffic down the backstretch and into 3. Elliott to the top side. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Hebner again goes to the inside line, trying to thread his way through the traffic. Elliott doing the same on the top side groove. Elliott gets by Hicks. Now inside of Forrester, inside line. Hebner does as well. White flag for Lee Hebner. 1 more lap to go. Elliott in second. Zach Sanders and Tyler Hebner battling for third. Boy, they have done amazing work. And here comes Tyler Hebner inside Sanders. Meanwhile, your leader out of 3, out of 4. It's going to be Lee Hebner that gets the win, followed by Dennis Elliott. Tyler Hebner, then Zach Sanders as they come to the line, followed by Breed, Dodson. Lane, I believe, edges out Austin Johnson at the line. Boy, what a great race those two had as well. But how about a big hand for the driver of the 99H car, Lee Hebner, who gets the win.